Hey guys, welcome back. Um, Definitely know what to do now. This is my third time trying to start the episode, but I know what to do. Um, I think the last two episodes went okay. I'm actually playing today. I was a little bit worried about, well, would it be harder to just talk and not play? Part of me thinks playing might like distract you, so that it's easier to talk. But that's not true. It's easier to just talk. Because I get distracted by not knowing what to do and feeling bad, like I'm an idiot, I don't know where to go. But I'm gonna speedrun this now, and I'm gonna look like a genius. I wanted to talk about therapy today, I guess, because this is the second time I went to see the new therapist, and I had more notes about what that was like. She seems to be a lot more conversational, like the guy, my first therapist, seemed to be more focused on just doing things, like having goals or whatever, and be like, well, did you do what I said last time? Or that was good for getting stuff done, and I did get some stuff done. Like I got my resume done, and that was good. He gave me his business card the last time I saw him, and it said like Dr. Zito, performance enhancing techniques for actors and athletes. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that that's what he does. But it made sense that, like, I don't have to kill him, do I? Okay. Don't fall. Okay, good. Because that's just what he was like, trying to get me to do stuff. Which I think would have been good if I was ready to do stuff. But I don't feel like I'm ready to do anything yet. And that's why sometimes I got frustrated with him, like with the hike thing. I felt like we hadn't dealt with the underlying issue. Like, what is even wrong with me? Why don't I want to do anything? We never really addressed that. I think maybe he has markers in his head of like, if I can get him to do this, then I'll feel good about myself. Like, I'll have helped him, and I don't know, it'll just be good for him to have goals and meet the goals. But I still know, like, even if I had gone on that hike and done what he said, it wouldn't have been satisfying for me. I know. So I think I put her down and then go. Or should I take her with me, because then she'll go back? Let's see. Okay. I have to do something here. But let's think of a note real quick. Oh, is this the what the face guy? The nightmare fuel? So I think it's going to be better for me that she's more conversational, and I can tell because... Where is he? He's going to come up and try and grab me. We talked about something that I wanted to really talk about, which was like, I think what happened was... She noticed that, like, every time I talk, I would like start tearing up, like even if we weren't talking about anything. Same thing happened with the guy, but he never called it out, and I was thinking, well, why isn't he calling it out? Does he think that'll make it worse? Because this is like a big issue for me. Like, I can't talk to somebody for more than a couple sentences without just like getting really tense, and my face will get red or whatever, and my eyes will get like puffy or watery, and my voice will maybe start shaking. And I wanted to address it because that seems like the major thing for me. Like, well, if I didn't have that, then maybe I could talk to people normally. And maybe that's even why I'm afraid to talk, because I'm afraid something like that would happen. But she said, she noticed it, and she's like, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? She said, you look sad, which was an interesting way to put it. I guess I did look sad, but I knew I wasn't sad. It's just a thing that happens to me. I got the boomerang. But I was glad she said that. What did I say? I just said she addressed the uncomfortableness. It felt good. We didn't really talk about it too much, but it was good to just address it, because that seems like a big problem with me. I think that's what you're supposed to do, right? No? I don't know. So that was a good thing that she did, that I was glad, and I think it's going to help me. Okay, let's use the boomerang on. Okay, no. Okay, sorry. Go. Stop it. Stupid thing. Okay. So this is something that I guess she mentioned this because, okay, is she going to stay here if I put her down? I hope so. I guess because we have the same birthday, she mentioned being a Pisces or something for some reason. And she just said offhand, like, well, do you believe in astrology? And I was like, I laughed, and I was like, no. I shouldn't have laughed. I felt bad about that, because then she said, well, I do. I wanted to talk about that because I guess I never really thought about astrology too much. I mean, I always thought it was kind of... I didn't ask her about it, and I kind of wish I kind of want to, someday, ask somebody who believes in astrology, like, well, what does that mean? What do you mean you believe in it? You believe that people's personalities are based on the day they were born? That's kind of... if that's what she believes, it's kind of scary. I don't know. Why? How could you believe that? I thought it was mostly just like a thing people did for fun. Like read your horoscope and be like, oh, today you're gonna... Can you please stop? Okay. You're gonna meet somebody today, or you're gonna have a good opportunity. Like a fortune cookie. I mean, you don't believe your fortune cookie's actually gonna happen, but you just... It's fun. But I don't know what she believes. I guess I never thought... I know there are some people who believe that, like, your personality... I guess that's all it is, right? If you're a Pisces, you're whatever, and if you're a Virgo or whatever... There's probably a lot more to it that I don't know. But I've always kind of thought... There are a couple people who believe that stuff, and they're kind of, like, out there. Kind of wacky. But, like, smart people don't believe that. So when she said that, it kind of surprised me. Like, she's a doctor, and she seems smart. So why does she believe that? It just doesn't make sense. If that's it, that doesn't make any sense. your birthday influences your personality, and like it has to do with the alignment of constellations. How does that work? It sounds like obviously what it sounds like to me is humans looking for patterns in places where there aren't patterns, because that's what humans do. We look for patterns in things. 40 seconds. But some places there aren't patterns, like this doesn't seem too hard. Come back to me. Did I do it? One more. That's gotta be the compass or what? It's a little bit concerning, but I mean, if I'm concerned about it, I should ask her about it. Like, well, what do you believe in, and why are you wrong? But I don't know. I'm sure there's a way to believe in it. It's just like a smart person can believe in it. But it's hard to believe like a doctor who is smart and like a scientist could believe something so unscientific. And it seems like that would be something that might be easy to prove with like a scientific study. Are people who are born on these days similar? Just sample size and test it. I don't know. Can't you test that? Okay, pick you up. I'm gonna die, but that's okay. I think I can go this way. Watch out. The blue thing is different from... Nope, okay. Did I hit it though? Yes, and it didn't do anything. Okay, we're gonna go back then. Because I got the boomerang, so now I can probably do something. But it doesn't make sense, right? I mean, maybe there's more to it. Like if you explained it to me like there are... I don't know, it still wouldn't make sense. I'm thinking like... Well, I don't know when the Pisces cutoffs are. But like, so let's say the cutoff is February 25th. My birthday's February 24th. So, if I was born February 24th at like 10 p.m., compared to February 25th at 2 a.m., would that mean that my personality would be totally different because of those 4 hours? It doesn't make sense. And it doesn't even make sense that if a month, it's just that... I don't mean to... I hope nobody watches me thinks that in astrology. Maybe they can explain it to me in a way that makes sense. I'm open to stuff. But it doesn't make sense. It's a very human perspective, it seems like. Like trying to make things... I don't know. Bringing a human perspective to something that is like... random. Your personality based on... It's got to be mostly based on like genetics and like how you're raised, not when you were born. Doesn't make sense. I mean, I guess it's one of the variables, but it doesn't seem like one of the major ones that you should really care too much about. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Sorry. Why do I care so much about that? I don't know. I'm just worried. Like, she believes in this? That's scary. But I don't know anything about it. So I need to be educated more. But I guess I should ask her. But I don't know how to ask it without being like, you believe in astrology? Like, why are you so stupid? I don't know how to ask it like in a way that doesn't imply like I'm better than you because I don't believe in it. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.